Orientation is locked again. Oh well. Okay. Well, here we are. Sorry about the portrait orientation. We've got the Picasso there. You can obviously see that they've made modifications to the back part of it. They've spring-loaded all the wiring, and they've made the lawn. The band started up here now, and I'm here with Task Force. The band, everyone asks, well, how the heck did he get all that Bitcoin? Well, if you kind of line all this stuff up, 1998, late 98, when the house is bought, when Andy McCabe buys the Chappaqua house, right, and I'll try to get more of Rahm in here and less of me aspiring in Congress, is when all this stuff happens. You have a hacking team that goes into Chappaqua to extort money, which we will be coming out and talking about, but it's the group out in the Long Island house for the SEC. I was in New York for a couple of years, and we had, I had a building, I was in a building where the SEC Enforcement Division was, just out of coincidence. So we had a hacking team of 12 up there. Then we had a hacking team go into Congress right about the same time. Right. Okay. We had Rahm Emanuel go into Congress in 1999. We had Anthony Weiner go into Congress in 1999. And it kind of became the foundation of this, let's just call it the Bitcoin kids. The Bitcoin kids. This is before Bitcoin. Right. But I'm just saying, a lot of times when you get money from illegal operations, beyond dark weapons, beyond even things that have the color of law, you need to hide it into things like Bitcoin. So I'm going to just set the stage here for why things happened the way they did. Hillary moves to the Senate in 2002.
Right. Well, after Bill and Hillary leaving the White House, number one, Rahm Emanuel was part of Bill Clinton's White House. So people need to remember that. All the way back. As was Podesta. They were both inside the White House.
Very close.
Very close. And so Hillary then decides she's going to run for senator simultaneously as she's leaving as First Lady. So she needs to establish residency. In order to run for Senate, you have to establish residency. So they buy the house in Chappaqua, where in the same year where Andy McCabe is first located in Chappaqua, at a house down the road. JFK Jr. was running in that Senate position, in that New York Senate position. Hillary decides to buy a house. Now, she would have to explain the reasons why she chose there, but she chose there to run in that district to run against JFK Jr. We all know what happened. I don't know. I'm not getting into all that, but we all know what happened to JFK Jr. And in that election, when JFK Jr. unfortunately passed away, Hillary Clinton won that Senate seat and became on the Senate Armed Services right out of the White House.
Now, do you think the Chappaqua House could have been a reminder of like Chappaquiddick, because they do sound so much similar? Like, remember what happened to your brother at Chappaquiddick, John? Right. You might want to sit this one out. I mean, maybe there's a little bit of a little bit of a wink threat there.
I'm sure there was a lot of winks going on.
Subtleties?
Yeah.
Well, we do know that we did a story about this December 2nd, 2017, and there was a fire at the Chappaqua house. Right. About a day or two later, I remember.
Right, at the Hillary's Chappaqua house.
Hillary's Chappaqua house. We did the story on December 2nd, and that, which is breaking big now, and there was a fire.
At her Chappaqua house, right?
Maybe a day later. Yeah. Maybe a day later. So you can check the records for when there was a fire at the Chappaqua house. Now, it just so happens, when I went to Chappaqua with a thumb drive, this is going to start getting more relevant. I hope we weren't on camera that whole time. Okay. No, I don't think we were.